you can put that in the bank. Go to commercial. I don't know. Hey, today we are going to talk about, man, this booming Boise, Idaho. Is it still worth moving here? And we are shooting straight from downtown. We are in downtown 8th Street in the vibrant city of Boise, Idaho, giving you the truth about, gosh, is it still worth moving to even though it's booming? We'll uncover that in this video. Hey, if you're loving the vibe of Boise, Idaho, what should they do?
Yeah, give us a call, send us a text or email, and we'd love to connect with you and help you move out here to Idaho.
Boise, Idaho is absolutely booming. There is so much going on here that, gosh, it is still worth coming to a city that's growing. A lot of people are saying, you know what, I can't deal with all the traffic. I can't deal with all the construction. I can't deal with it all. It's just too much. I might as well stay where I'm here. But we're not finding that with a lot of people who are moving here.
Yeah, we still have a ton of people relocating. They still want to leave that state where they're coming from. They really love the cleanliness here, the friendliness. There's just so much that Idaho has to offer that it's worth it for them to still move.
It is. And that's just it. I mean, we talk about this for the past couple of years. We've been saying, you know, if you could like think back to when your grandparents bought their house in, say, Southern California, you would have said, oh my gosh, Grandma, I wish you would have bought 4 houses or 5 houses because the prices were so cheap, the city was starting to grow. Maybe at that time it was further out than where the city was developed. Well, that's happening right here in Idaho right now, despite the boom. Eagle is growing, Star growing, all the cities around are growing. So that's a good thing if you're coming in now because you're gonna see all this growth and equity kind of jump up all around you. There is a downside though, and that is you're dealing with construction.
Yeah, there's a lot of expanding. They're expanding the roads. We're running into a lot of construction and detours. So that is a negative, but totally worth it if you want to be here.
Definitely. So the construction is a wah-wah. No matter where you live, it's just part of the process. But one thing that's nice about Idaho is it's all for expansion and growth, and then it's gonna end and it's gonna be beautiful. Right now, as you fly into the Boise airport, they're expanding that like crazy right now because they need more parking. You come downtown Boise, they're widening the streets, making it a little bit more accessible for you to be able to get in and get out. You go out to Eagle, you go out to Star. All that stuff is becoming better and better for you, so it makes it easier to get around, but it does kind of bottleneck someplace.
Yeah, but it'll end. They'll expand enough where we're good and the flow will continue. The traffic gets bad. It can be frustrating, right?
Yeah.
But, there are certain hours where it's worse, for sure. But the commute time is still so much shorter. If you're commuting from Middleton to Meridian, you can still get there within 35 minutes.
But what if I live in Eagle and I want to come down to awesome 8th Street? Is that going to take me like 2 hours or an hour?
No, during the morning or afternoon commute, it'll be about a 30-minute drive.
A lot of our clients who come here, they say, man, like the traffic, it's so short coming from California. If I had to go a mile down the street, it might take me 30 minutes to go a mile. Here, because things are spread out a little bit more, what you'll find is if it's taking you 20 minutes to drive into, let's say, downtown from Eagle or Star, it's because it's like 20 miles. It's just spread out.
It is more spread out.
Yeah, but it's starting to close in a little bit. In all honesty, it really is. It's starting to build up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that's a downside. I mean, we're starting to see all that elbow room and all that, land just start getting gobbled up, but that's the way it's going to go no matter what. I wish we could stop it, but it's not going to happen. So you either embrace it, get in on the ground floor, ride the wave up, or you fight it as long as you can. But as you look at every other city, it's happening all over the country. Your husband works downtown Boise.
Yeah.
So from your house to downtown, what's it look like?
During the traffic hours in the morning and afternoon, it'll be about a half an hour.
Half hour, that's nothing. Because we had a client in our office this last weekend. It takes him an hour and a half to get from his house to his office in the morning. That's 3 hours in a car.
Yeah. So he was happy finding a home within 35 minutes of his new office here in the area.
So the benefit of living in Boise, Idaho is, look at this. It is a Tuesday afternoon we're shooting this. We're downtown Boise, and I feel completely safe.
It's
maybe because you're
so safe.
Maybe I wouldn't feel so safe.
I know. I am a protection to you. It is super safe here. Like, I really, honestly, of downtown Boise, I don't know of any really, dangerous sections.
No, and I don't think I locked my car, and I'm not worried about it. And my computer's in there and everything. So I hope it's still there, but it will be because we're in Boise.
Yeah.
So it's super safe. And that's what draws a lot of families here is just the ability to put their kids in a neighborhood, let them walk to school in the morning, let them play after school, walk home from school, all that stuff. It's like you kind of fall back in time a little bit when you move here because it's like how we grew up, with our parents letting us go. That's how it is right now in 2024, the time of recording this. And it's fantastic. So
yeah.
Safety
is number one. People want to feel safe.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Also, cleanliness. If you look on the streets of Boise, you don't see litter. It's super clean.
Yeah. This is amazing. You also have, of course, all the recreation. I feel like a broken record. We say that in every video. I mean, it's just, there's so much. And now it doesn't feel like it, but we're a couple weeks away from summer and spring.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just right outside your doorstep. You don't have to travel a long way away from downtown Boise. You can go to Camel's Back Park. You can hike up Table Rock. Stack Rock is a nice, awesome hike up Bogus Basin Road. Yeah. In the winter, skiing is just right up the hill.
And I hear they have amazing farmers markets here.
Yeah, the farmers market's amazing.
So yeah, you have all those pluses, so I've always told people at home, make a pros and cons list. Like, think about the things that we're saying right here. How's it compare to where you're living right now? Whether that's California, whether that's Arizona, wherever that is, and you'll see the pros of moving to Idaho with the cost of living, and not just housing price, but we're talking like everyday cost of living versus where you're at right now. And I think Idaho's kind of where it's at. So if you're loving what you're hearing and you're like, man, I want to be with Greg and Wendy in Idaho, then reach out to the Go Idaho team. We're here to help you kind of make that transition. We're patient. So we understand that this is a big process, that maybe you've got elderly parents that you're concerned about, kids, pulling them out of school. So that is understandable. And so we want to work with you and understand your timeline so that we're helping you navigate this. But reach out to us. We're here to help you. Wendy's standing by. I'm standing by. The whole Go Idaho team standing by. So yeah, if you want to learn more about the Boise, Idaho area, then I highly recommend check out this video on Hyde Park.